So this AI agent that I built got me 3 calls booked within 6 hours of running it, and I didn't have to message any customer or manually create my ads. Everything was done by this agent. Let me show you how. So it all starts inside of Claude. Integrate Claude with Meta Ads and Canva, and have Claude tell Claude what my business is and what I'm trying to sell. Claude creates the ads inside of Meta Ads and generates the ad creatives. Next we have my agent inside of n8n that handles selling to the customer. When I first started running the ads, within that 6 hours I had 300 leads that came in. Imagine, how would I have been able to respond to those 300 leads within a span of 6 hours? I would have to be glued to my phone. 300 leads came in, and yeah, this agent handles conversations with them. I decided to build it instead of n8n because I didn't want to worry about infrastructure. I didn't want to have to code up my own webhook handler, my queuing system that will handle these messages and then figure out how I'm going to deploy it. n8n just handles all of that for me. Secondly, we now have a follow-up agent that handles follow-up. I intentionally made this follow-up with the customer like within 6 hours, every 6 hours, within the 24 hours time frame, because I didn't want to spend any extra money on WhatsApp templated messages. And after 24 hours you have to pay Meta to message someone with an approved template. But yeah, I think 6 hours is too aggressive because one of the customers was like, it's enough. And the next thing is a dashboard, like where we can see all of the leads, like where they are in the pipeline. And the reason why I decided to have this dashboard, right, and not just message them in WhatsApp, is because I can have a better eye view of like all my leads, all the people that came in from the ads, where they're at in the pipeline, what needs my attention, like the ones that are escalated, right, that needs me to come and answer. Some people that are actually blocked because they were harassing the agent. With all of this, I can be able to learn how to retarget the ad so that I don't get this kind of people that will be spamming my agent, and also improve how the agent is replying to people so that it better handles people. Another reason why I really wanted this dashboard is that if I decide to run ads on TikTok, or if I decide that people should message me on Instagram, I can be able to see all of that messages and all my leads in one place. Yeah, I also have like this questions tab where I can see messages that people ask, and I can manage a conversation here. I can decide to block the agent. I can also decide to put notes about the customer. This one was actually the AI that put the notes here. And yeah, I can decide to mark as called if I had called the person. So that's why I really like this dashboard. All of this is powered by my CRM, which is built in Supabase, where I have the leads, where there are ads in the pipeline, so that I can display it on that dashboard. But also I need to keep the messages here so that both my sales agent and my follow-up agent will always be in sync. They know what has been discussed with the customer, so that the follow-up agent will not go and say something that is off to get. Finally, I have this metrics dashboard where I can see how my ads perform a bird's eye view. The Meta dashboard is just so confusing and frustrating. So this dashboard where I can have a bird's eye view and see all of my ads, which one was performing better, how many calls I got booked, where each of my leads are generally, how many, I can just have a bird's eye view of what is performing and what is not, and use that to improve my ads. So yeah, this is the whole system that I built. Like, I'm super excited about it. Of course, there's room for improvement. The ad creatives suck, but I'm gonna work on integrating it with ChatGPT so that I can have better ad creatives, and then also providing examples to Claude so that it knows what is good ads. Yeah, and then I will optimize it weekly. This makes me convinced that a person can run a $1 million company because you can use AI as your employee. Something like this would typically take a whole team to do. Someone that's going to be the graphic designer that will design the ad creatives, the digital marketer, the analyst who's going to be the one creating the analytics dashboard, and then the engineer, which is going to handle the building of the agents. All of this I built with AI. So right now I already have 2 clients I'm going to use this system for. One of them is a swimming coach who wants to also run ads, and then the other one is an AC maintenance. I also have a friend who runs a marketing agency, and when I told her about this, my whole setup and pipeline, she was blown away, and she was like, I need to help her set this up. Anyway, if you want me to send you my n8n workflows and my Claude setup, you can just send me a DM, just drop a comment and I will send it to you.